so many of you that also helped us on our Kickstarter, which none of this would be holding in your hands if we hadn't done the Kickstarter. So thanks to everybody who backed us for that, and everybody who's backing us now as we move forward. So we wanted to tell you a little bit about how the Jade Oracle started. So Veronica and I met here in Albuquerque, and both of us have a passion for pre-Columbian religion, for the cosmology, and for the really beautiful spiritual practice of those living in central Mexico. Me as a transplant, and Veronica as a native. And we had done a lot of conferences, and we did some workshops with people, and we started using images of the goddesses in these workshops. And someone in our workshop, a couple people said, you need to make oracle cards out of this. And we were like, that's a great idea. So we started working on the divination process. So the little pamphlet, you have to understand that the little 3 paragraphs that go with each card has like hundreds of pages of information that we've distilled and put together to remain true to the culture, but yet also to make it accessible, which is no easy line to walk. And so then we started looking at images, and then we were like, we are not very good at this. We need an artist. And this was at the very last minute that we wanted to get this deck out, and we didn't know what to do, and we just looked at each other, and Veronica said, what about Ramona? And I'm like, oh my God, Ramona, we should have called her like 10 months ago when we were even thinking about this, but we didn't. What do you want to talk about yours?
Like I was saying, all these things were happening. But in fact, what I want to share with you is these deities are the ones who really want to come. The history is going a little bit back, that they came for the first time, like really present and talking to me 8 years ago when my father passed. Is when I really feel the connection with Coyolxauhqui, the one that is broken. And from there, they were showing me. They really were the one who were showing what was the path. And in the beginning was 10 female deities. That was what I call medicinal wheel. So what they represent the archetypes when we are going in life. When we are totally balanced, then we fall, something happen, a challenge, we are all broken like Coyolxauhqui, then it's time to start again. But first, be sure that we stay alive. So my abuela is the one who is there, helping you to be there, nurture yourself. Then taking more time, I start cleaning, purifying, whatever happened. Then we, after that, going with Tlazolteotl. We have a beautiful story that maybe later we will share about Tlazolteotl. She represents love, just pure love. That's how you are connecting with this love for yourself and keep going in your personal journey. Then going and enjoy life with Xochiquetzal, that she represents the beauty, pleasure, passion in life. Then from there, going to stand up for yourself, for your community with Chantico. She's the guardian of the house and the community. Then learn and bring the magic back with Papalot, all the alchemy. Then going with Coatlicue, be very grounded, go everything that you do from your heart. Then finishing with Tositonantzin, learning the experience. So that's how all that started. Like I said, they were the one who really want to be back here. And then this, when I'm, my experience with working with this powerful woman is, I think, is we're we're living in a patriarchal world. Women is not very easy to we get along. When we are powerful and professional, but this, I think, working with these two beautiful, powerful ladies, showing that again we're doing something different, supporting each other, and I just love this program. Well, Ramona, well, is an artist. She will talk.
Okay. First of all, it is so nice to see this beautiful crowd out here. So many lovely faces and dear friends and family. So thanks for supporting us on this journey, on this creative process. And for my aspect of the story, I think goes back to when I was a student at the University of New Mexico. I was a film student, but I had a focus area in pre-Columbian Mesoamerican art and art history because I've always had this fascination with the cultures of ancient Mexico and South America, and just really in love with the culture and the artwork and into studying that and learning about ancient history. So I had all of that background and knowledge, but I never knew what I would do with it. I thought maybe I'd go travel there and make a documentary or something. I'm more of an artist. I'm not an archaeologist or a historian. So I never knew what I'd do with that education that I had gathered, and it was just sitting on the back burner for many years until I got the call